Chris Evans' journey from superhero to understated crime film star is a fascinating chapter in his career that deserves more attention. After he famously embodied the patriotic Captain America, skyrocketing to Hollywood stardom with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, many might forget that his rise was built on solid performances long before that. Back in the early 2000s, Evans first lit up the screen as Johnny Storm, also known as the Human Torch, in the original Fantastic Four movies. But here's where it gets interesting. While Robert Downey Jr. was stepping into his Iron Man suit for the first time in 2008 and launching a legendary cinematic era, Evans was quietly joining a gritty crime thriller alongside the iconic Keanu Reeves in a film that still flies under the radar. The movie, Street Kings, was helmed by David Ayer, fresh off the critical success of Training Day, a film that redefined the way audiences saw crime and police corruption in Los Angeles. Ayer's directorial approach is raw and unflinching, diving deep into the gritty underbelly of the city's law enforcement system, something he revisited in Street Kings, his second film as a director after Harsh Times. Like Training Day, Street Kings explores themes of betrayal, moral ambiguity, and systemic corruption, creating a tough, tense atmosphere where heroes and villains often blur together. It's a world where cops might be just as dangerous as the criminals they pursue. In the film, Keanu Reeves plays Tom Ludlow, a deeply flawed undercover cop battling alcoholism while trying to expose corrupt officers within the force. Chris Evans appears as Paul Diskant, a by-the-book detective learning from Ludlow. Diskant's character represents the unwavering idealism that clashes with the dark, compromised reality Ludlow faces every day. Although the film may not be the pinnacle of either Reeves or Ayer's work, nor a standout performance from Evans compared to his later career-defining roles, it's far from a throwaway. There's value here, in the layered dynamics between characters and the unapologetically brutal portrayal of urban crime. Street Kings offers a glimpse into Chris Evans' evolving range as an actor. Throughout the movie, you can spot moments where Ayer tries to channel the grim, intense vibe of Training Day, portraying the city's seedy underside as a place rife with danger and moral decay. The film shows thugs and drug dealers as desperate, grinding forces of destruction, while Ludlow, played by Reeves with consistent intensity, dives headfirst into a world where trust is scarce and danger lurks at every corner. The supporting cast includes rap artists like Common and The Game, which adds to the movie's gritty urban vibe, blending real-world street credibility with Hollywood storytelling. Meanwhile, Evans brings something grounded and relatable to his character, struggling with the complexities of justice and the blurry line between right and wrong, a theme that resonates strongly in cop dramas. For fans of Chris Evans, Street Kings serves as an important landmark on his path to becoming the beloved superhero we recognize today. It reminds us that even before Evans donned the Captain America shield, he was honing his craft in projects that demanded subtlety and grit. On the flip side, Reeves, known largely for his roles in the Matrix trilogy and later action blockbusters, delivers a performance that, while solid, lacks the intricate moral shakiness that would have made his character even more compelling. This raises an intriguing question. Does Reeves' portrayal fall short because it strays from the depth Ayer likes to explore? Or is it simply a product of the film's uneven tone? Revisiting Street Kings is a rewarding experience for anyone curious about early clues to Evans' potential as a leading man capable of nuanced roles beyond the superhero genre. And the shocker? After coming across as somewhat weary and beaten down here, Keanu Reeves made a jaw-dropping comeback just 6 years later with his John Wick franchise. That series not only revitalized his career, but also redefined the action genre, with Reeves effortlessly dispatching waves of villains in sleek black suits, in sharp contrast to his gritty cop in Street Kings. It's a remarkable transformation that adds a layer of depth to Reeves' career arc. So here's where I want to leave you with something to think about. Was Street Kings simply an underrated stepping stone for both Evans and Reeves, or does it reveal some unexpected limits in their early performances? What might this film tell us about the nature of typecasting in Hollywood, especially for actors known predominantly for blockbuster franchises? Feel free to share your thoughts. Do you think Street Kings deserves a bigger place in their filmographies, or is it better left as a cult curiosity? The conversation is wide open, and I'd love to hear your take.